Hi guys, sorry, I forgot to include this in the intro, so I'm just gonna like insert it here now. But if you're a small creator, I would love for you to comment down your username down below, or if you know anybody who is a small YouTuber and is just starting out, we would love to check out your channel. We would love for our comment section to just be, you know, a platform for you guys to be able to share your content and for us to all support each other. So if you just started YouTube, or if you know somebody who's just started YouTube and you would like for us to check you out, then go ahead and just comment down your usernames below. Okay, going back to the get ready with me, sorry. Okay, I've been trying to intro this video so many times and for some reason all the other intros just look really awkward, but hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is AlyssaLauren. Welcome. I hope everybody is having an amazing day. For today's video, we are going to be doing a get ready with me, an updated get ready with me, because I did one a while back with Trey, who is here by the way, but he's playing video games. This is just going to be a really simple chit chat get ready with me, and I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram so I can be answering some of them, because I feel like we haven't really sat down and like really updated you guys on what's going on in our life and stuff. Hopefully by answering these questions we can kind of do that. Our last get ready with me was a couple months ago, so since then I have been using a lot more new products and I have been switching up my makeup routine just a little bit. I think the biggest change in my makeup routine is I did get my eyebrows microbladed, as you can see. I think in the last video I mentioned that doing my eyebrows is kind of the hardest and the longest,
that's what she said,
process of doing my makeup. So since I got my eyebrows microbladed, I don't really need to try as hard as before because the shape is obviously already there. Actually, on most days I just don't even wear makeup. I kind of just go out like this because I feel like my eyebrows have made a huge difference in my appearance just by having them there. Because my eyebrows before, they were very thin and they were very, what's the word, babe? Non-existent. For the days that I do feel like going all out and doing my makeup, I will fill them in just a little tiny bit, but I don't really need to. I have some days where I just take concealer and I outline them and then put on foundation and just go about my whole routine as I normally would without putting any product in it, which is super cool. And some days I do go out without any makeup at all, which is really nice. But for today, I am going to be filling them in a tiny bit. And I'm still using the same brow products that I have used before, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. Okay, so Trey's just gonna be reading out some questions for me.
If you were to be any race or mix but Filipino, what would it be?
I wouldn't be anything than what I already am. Would you?
Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied.
Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied, honestly. Yeah, I wouldn't change anything. I am very proud to be full Filipino. If there was for some reason a way to change it, I don't think I would try to.
Do you ever get jealous in your relationship or insecure?
Why'd you read it like that? So I was like this in the beginning of our relationship, just a little. I was very insecure and I was very crazy in my past relationship, so when I got with him, I kind of took like my past self and brought it into our relationship in the beginning for literally like 2 weeks. But even then it wasn't that bad. I definitely do have my insecurities. I don't think I get jealous. Like I said, if I did, it was probably in the beginning of the relationship, but he doesn't really give me any reason to be jealous or insecure of like other people and stuff, but I do have insecurities when it comes to myself. So doing a get ready with me is hard because I forgot to prime my face. I'll do that after this probably. Okay, so I totally forgot to mention this before I started applying my eyebrows, but prior to filming this video, when I got out of the shower, I just combed my hair and I applied the Bedescu. I still don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know if it's pronounced like that. But I applied the rose water and I applied my moisturizer. And right now, like I said, I just lightly applied some brow product on my eyebrows, and then I'm just going to be cleaning them up a little bit.
How do you get your teeth so white?
Oh, I get this question a lot. I feel like, are they white? I feel like they're not as white as they used to be. Last year, I definitely think that they were really white because I was constantly whitening them, but this year I feel like, I don't know, I've been drinking a lot of teas and stuff, so they kind of got a little yellow again. I actually use these. So these are the Crest 3D white strips. This is actually my first time using this exact kind because they have some for like sensitive teeth. I picked this one up because he's been using them as well. I noticed that his teeth are a lot more sensitive than mine, so we've been using these, but so far so good. I think I've used about 2 treatments. They're just whitening strips that you can pick up from Target or Walmart, and a a little budget saving tip that I have for you guys is to cut them in half, because if you guys have used whitening strips before, you know that you basically, you know, you pull out the whitening strip, you put it on your teeth, and then you fold it to go to the inside of your teeth. But what we like to do to save money is we cut them in half, because I feel like I don't need to whiten the back of my teeth because like no one's gonna see them, not even me. So we like to cut them, so if there's 24 treatments in a kit, you'll get double that. And you would think that it would be harder to grip onto your teeth, but it's actually the same to me. I feel like if anything, they grip on a lot better too. So go try them out if you haven't.
What's your take on being / staying happy and positive?
Hold on, I'm gonna like prime my face first because I forgot to do that earlier, and then I will answer that question. So I am still using the Benefit Professional Pore Primer. I still like it so far, but lately I feel like I am gonna switch to a new primer, because this one I kind of feel like I'm just dragging it across my face sometimes. I know my face is moisturized, but when I put this on and I'm dragging it across my face, it makes me think that my face is super dry. It's so hard to focus. I don't know how beauty gurus do this, babe.
That's why I don't do it.
Like, I feel like I need to focus on my makeup, and then I start talking, and then I stop, and I'm like off here like blabbling for 5 minutes, and then I go back to my makeup, and then another question comes, and then I keep talking. I don't know. Okay, so I just primed my face, and also I am using the new Morphe Foundation, and I am in the shade F2.5. I didn't really like the foundation the first time that I tried it, but then once I started using it more, I really liked it. I was using the Colourpop foundation before this, and I loved it so much, but I do notice that that one dried up a lot quicker than the Morphe one does, and I have dry skin, which sucks. Yeah, I do like both, but I like how this foundation, it doesn't dry up as quickly on my skin. But to answer the question, oh my god, I know. Okay, so back to the question. I do think that it's very important to stay positive and try to implement little things in your day that will. Guys, I've been trying, I'm gonna keep it real with you, I've been trying to answer this question like 4 times, and I keep getting lost in my words because I'm trying to like do my makeup at the same time, because I'm not used to doing my makeup and then talking to the camera at the same time. It's really hard. When I do my makeup, I normally just have music playing and I'm just doing it, not really thinking of anything. So if I'm stuttering a lot, or if I'm going off track. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna answer it this time. So, oh, and also I've been using the Morphe sponge to blend out my foundation lately, and I like it so much. I know in the last Get Ready With Me, you guys were like, why is her beauty blender so big? And it turns out I accidentally bought the body blender from Real Techniques, and I didn't know until you guys commented. So I have a nice little small one now.
That's what she said.
So I do definitely think that it is important to try to stay positive, or at least as much as you can. You know, there's little things that you can do throughout the day that can always make your day a little bit better and happier. I know Trey and I have been trying to do this thing where we wake up every morning and we always try to say, today is going to be a good day today, or say there's something that we need to accomplish. We start the day off by saying, you know, today is going to be a great day today, we're going to edit this video today. I don't know about you, to me I feel like it's definitely made my days a lot more positive and a lot better, right?
Yeah, and also doing things you enjoy.
Just saying certain things out loud sometimes, like things that you want to accomplish, or say I'm just having a really bad day and I know that I'm having a bad day and it feels like things are gonna get worse. I will just try to say, you know what, today's gonna get better. And I just try to be thankful and just remember that I'm so blessed, and whatever I'm going through that day that's making my day so bad, it's just that day. It's not gonna continue into the next day. Tomorrow's a new day and it can always get better. And that's just little things that we've been trying to do to stay positive. But on the other side of that, this might sound hypocritical and this might not be an answer that I should be giving people, but sometimes it's okay to just be sad. And I feel like everybody nowadays is just so freaking busy all the time, and it's just on social media, everybody's doing something, and everybody's, you know, sometimes doing something that you want to do. I just feel like it's okay sometimes to let the sadness kick in and to be sad. And that's not an excuse to be a mean person or just be, you know, a negative person all the time, but I just feel like it's healthy to let yourself be sad and let yourself feel unhappy and just feel, you know. It's okay to dive into your emotions and feel your emotions, because I mean, without that, how would you know what happiness feels like? You know, like, why are your greatest moments in your life so great? It's because you've had bad moments and you know how those bad moments feel like. I feel like it's not healthy to be running away from your problems all the time. Oh my goodness, it makes me look so different on camera. Like, I'm looking at it in the mirror right now and it matches my skin tone like the way it needs to be, but on camera I look super pale. It's so weird. Basically what I'm saying is it's okay sometimes to be in tune with your emotions and just let all your emotions and sadness in, so that way you can bounce back and just be 10 times better afterwards. I'm not saying to, you know, mope around for like the whole month and just not do anything and be a mean negative person, but it's just, you know, we're human. And I feel like I see a lot of people on social media, they're like, I don't got time to be sad. No, you know, like, we're human. It's okay to be sad. Like, I'm with you guys, okay? Like, I know, like, we get sad sometimes, so don't think that you're alone. This is a really long answer, but yeah, you're not alone. Don't worry, it's okay to be sad sometimes, but do try your best to, you know, be positive as much as you can. This answer is way too long, but basically try to be positive as much as you can. Try to, you know, do little things every day to be positive, because it'll make your life better and it'll make the people around you a lot better as well. But if you do have moments where you get sad, it's okay to feel and be sad sometimes, because that's just how it is to be human. Since using this foundation, I noticed that I don't really need to use concealer, because I mean, I feel like it covers up my dark circles as much as it needs to. Let me just get this off my lips. I don't know why this always happens, but on camera it is not my skin tone. But I swear guys, like, I'm looking at it in the mirror right now and it looks like 100% match, or at least 95% match.
Would you ever get plastic surgery?
Ooh, okay, so I know that this is a highly controversial topic on social media, especially nowadays. I just want to start off, okay, so before we dive into that, I am going to just be setting my foundation, and I am now using the Kat Von D Lock It Setting Powder. This is just the translucent one. Okay, and while that is setting, I'm just going to apply my bronzer, and I normally use the, what is it called? The Too Faced one, the one that smells like chocolate, but I lost that, so I don't know where it is. So I got this in BoxyCharm a while back and I don't remember what it is, but I mean, it's bronzer, so I think it's bronzer slash blush, because it does have some red pigment in it. I don't know. Okay, so back to my thoughts on plastic surgery. I honestly don't think that there is anything wrong with plastic surgery. I know everybody's opinions on it are different, so I obviously respect all of you guys' opinions, but I personally think that there's nothing wrong with plastic surgery. If a man or a woman wants to change up the way they look to make themselves feel a little bit better, or just because they feel like it, then I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. I feel like it's your body. You should be able to choose what you want to do with it, what you want to wear, what you want to change up. So to answer your question, would I ever get plastic surgery? The answer is yes, I would get plastic surgery. I used to really, and this is growing up, so don't think that it's because of social media influencing me or anything, because I've been wanting this for a while now. Growing up, I really wanted to get a boob job, but my reasons for it has changed, because back then I was really insecure about the size of my breasts. I always wanted them to be a little bit bigger. Ever since I was younger, I just felt like, oh, I need to have big boobs. I really need to have them. Now that I'm older, I'm 20 years old now, I don't think that I need them. I'm very satisfied and I'm very happy with how my breasts look like, the size of them, the appearance of them. I love them. But would I still get them? Yes, I would, just because I would like them, you know. But it's definitely, I don't feel like I need to have it now, as opposed to when I was younger, because when I was younger I was like, the second I turn 18, I'm gonna get all my money and I'm just gonna take all my savings and I'm just gonna get a boob job. But then I turned 18 and I realized, no, I'm very happy with how my breasts look like, but it's not really an insecurity of mine anymore. But there is a part of me that definitely kind of wants to get them done still, but it's definitely not like, oh, I need to feel better about myself. But for other people, that's definitely what it is, and I think that that's totally okay too. I don't see anything wrong with wanting to do it to make yourself feel better, because I feel like, you know, if the option's there and you can do it and you will feel better about yourself, then why not, you know, go for it. Someone from JK, I guess, I don't know, I didn't really watch it, but they're just asking her like her thoughts on it, because she's gotten a breast augmentation before, and she basically said that, oh, why do you get rims on a Ferrari? So I know some people's argument on it is, oh no, don't get plastic surgery, learn to love yourself, you should love yourself and just accept your insecurities, and just, you know, like, people think that, oh, if you get plastic surgery, it's like you're just so insecure, blah blah blah. But I really liked what she had said about it, because she was basically saying, oh, why do you get rims on a Ferrari? The Ferrari is already nice, but you still get rims on it. And it's basically saying like, yeah, I do love myself already, I love the way I look, but I do want to enhance my features. And I think that that was awesome, and I totally agree with it. Why do we put on makeup? If we already think that we look pretty without makeup, why do we put on makeup? And it's just to enhance our features because we like to. While I let my face bake, I apply my mascara with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. You guys know that I would always use falsies last year, and I stopped using falsies just because I feel like I am so lazy now. Like, I just want to have my makeup just done as quickly as possible, hence the reason why I don't put concealer on anymore and why I just use mascara. So yeah, using falsies now is just, you know, like a special occasion type of thing. But I do really want to get eyelash extensions in the near future. I really want to try them out because I know a lot of you have been recommending them to me. That will cut my makeup routine down into like probably 15 minutes.
How'd you get perfect teeth? Did you use braces, or is it really just in your genes?
Okay, so first of all, thank you for that compliment. That's so sweet. But yes, I have actually, oh no, I got mascara on my under eye. But I have never had braces before. If you guys have watched our embarrassing stories video, then you know that when I was younger I had this really jacked up tooth right in the middle of my teeth that looked like a tiger tooth, and if that had never gotten taken out, thank god my dad requested that we got it taken out, I would have had to get braces. But I don't know, for some reason when she pulled that tooth out, all of my teeth just started shifting back together and I never had to get braces, which is super weird. But lately my dentists have been trying to finesse me though. They say that I need to get braces. Do you think I need to?
You don't need braces.
I'd like to think that I don't need them. I think that they're just trying to finesse me for money, which is super weird. Yeah, they've been trying to tell me that I need to get braces.
I needed braces, so I got braces. You do not need braces by any means. I know what it's like to have braces. You don't want braces and you don't need braces. So don't get braces if you don't need it.
Thanks, babe. But thank you again. Wait, can I just say something? Even though they can't physically respond. How are you guys? I feel like I haven't asked you guys that in so long. Comment down below how you are. I miss talking to you guys. I hope everybody's been good. We hope you guys have been liking the uploads lately since we came back. And yeah, we missed you guys.
Where's your necklace from?
Oh, I get this question all the time. He got them for me at the mall in like those little booths that sell jewelry. I've seen people comment that they've seen it on Amazon. So if I can try to find this off Amazon, then I will link it below. But I think that she said that you can just search up T necklace. It'll come up on Amazon. So yeah, you can go ahead and check it out there.
Can you speak/understand Tagalog?
So I can understand Tagalog. So if a Filipino person were to come up to me and speak Tagalog to me, I will completely understand them, but I will respond in English just because I know it's super weird, but I can understand it, but I can't really put my thoughts into words and speak it. That's something that I've been trying to work on lately, especially since our trip to the Philippines. Yeah, still can't speak it. Now that I have applied my mascara, I'm just gonna wipe off all of the baking powder that I put on.
Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
Ooh, I think it just all depends. Growing up, I was the hugest extrovert ever, and I feel like I was just so annoying in high school, particularly because I was just like so, like, I was not shy at all. I was just so annoyingly loud and not shy at all. For some reason, I want to say in the past year and a half, I have been so extremely shy, and I don't know why. I think maybe just come with growing up, but lately I feel like I'm definitely an introvert, and I know a lot of people are like, what? No, you're crazy. You're not shy at all. But I don't know. I feel like lately I'm just super shy. I approach people a lot less than I used to, which is really weird for me. It's actually something that I've gotten like pretty insecure about as well, because I feel like before I was just so like it was so easy for me to talk to people. I could easily approach people and just, you know, have conversation with them, or anybody that was introduced to me, I would love to talk to them. If I'm thrown in the situation, I guess I can talk. But like, I don't know, I'll get kind of shy talking to people now, and it's just so weird considering I grew up a certain way and then now I just freaking Hannah Montana and just like switch personalities. But whenever I take the baking powder off my face, it kind of like covers up the bronzer that I put on, so it kind of makes me look a little bit pale. So I'm just gonna go in and add a little bit more bronzer. Ooh, I should also try a little bit of the blush from this palette. So we recently went to Adelaine's palette launch, so we were able to get one of her palettes, which I'm so thankful for. It's so pretty. So she has a bunch of eyeshadows here, and here she has one blush and a highlighter. So I'm just gonna try a little bit of the blush.
What made you want to cut your long hair? Question mark.
I think all throughout high school I had super long hair, so I've had it for like a really long time, and I think I just grew tired of it. Like I just wanted to have a change, so I just cut it all off, and I think it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. And I think because I was so tired of it, I never really looked back after that. I was never like, oh my god, I miss my long hair, why did I do that, you know? Like I was just so happy and in love with it. But as of lately, I recently came across pictures of my long hair. I was getting so mad at myself. I was like, no, it's like I was getting possessed. I was like, no, don't do it, because then I just started craving my long hair again, and I was like, oh my god, no. Because I like, you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, follow me, you guys have seen me talk about like, yeah, I'm about to cut my hair short again, we're about to, you know, it's summer, like old Alyssa's about to be back, because you know my hair's been growing out lately. But now I'm like conflicted, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know, I just hate it. Like I was just so sure that I was gonna cut it again, and now like after seeing those pictures, I want to have my long hair back because I just feel like it was so pretty. And at the time I never realized it because I was just so used to it, but when it was nice and curled, it was just so freaking pretty. Right now I'm just gonna use the new highlighter. I kind of mixed it, so I'm using my old one, which is the Becca Moonstone highlighter, and I mixed it with Adelaine's Promise Ring highlighter here. So let's try it out. Ooh, oh, it's pretty bright. Babe, how do I look?
Gorgeous night.
Thank you. Yeah, I like it a lot. I want to try out her eyeshadows, but I haven't done eyeshadows in a long time, and even when I did do it, I feel like it wasn't that good. And I just got really lazy too. Oh my gosh, it is, I can see it in the camera all the way from here. Dang, this is bright.
What are some struggles that you have in your relationship, and how do you deal with them?
I get a lot of relationship questions, and when I say a lot, I mean like 80% of the questions that you guys will ask me on Instagram are about relationships, which I am so thankful for, because the fact that you guys are comfortable enough to come to me and ask these questions, it just makes me feel so good, because I feel like you guys think like, oh, like she's so, you know, experienced and trustworthy and, you know, knows everything. But I don't, and I'm actually really bad at giving advice, so I'm gonna try my very best. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys coming to me. To answer this question, what are some struggles we have had in our relationship? I want to start off by just saying that relationships are going to have problems. They are going to have struggles, but I feel like a lot of people, they misinterpret this saying, and they think that, oh, my partner is allowed to mistreat me, my partner is allowed to be toxic, you know, this relationship is toxic. But you know, all relationships are like that, because relationships have problems and you gotta work it out. Hashtag ride or die. Like, you know what I mean? We've talked about this before. I feel like a lot of people think that you're supposed to, like, you know, my day one, like she's been with me from the start, blah blah blah, like, oh, I need to be like that, you know, I gotta stick with them through thick and thin. Which is true. In a relationship, you have to choose to, you know, be there for that person and be with that person throughout all of your problems and stuff. But that doesn't give your partner an excuse to be like a crappy person. What I mean by this is, if your partner is verbally abusive, if your partner is cheating on you, talking to other girls, if you and your partner are arguing 24/7, and you know, and it pains me to say this, because I feel like I don't know, I've always been like so hesitant to give advice, because I don't want to be the reason why a relationship ended. But like, I do want to open some people's eyes, because I have been in such toxic relationships before due to that person and due to me, you know. Like, I'll admit that I was a really toxic girlfriend in the past. But don't settle because you think that, oh, I need to stay because, you know, I need to work things out. And that's, you know, I don't want you guys to think that settling is what a strong relationship consists of. Relationships are supposed to have problems. That doesn't give your partner an excuse to like cheat on you. That doesn't give your partner an excuse to verbally abuse you. Oh, and just keep in mind that what we do to help our relationship might be different and might not be the solution for every relationship, you know. But I just hope that you guys know that I've come across like a lot of people's relationships where they fight all the time, you know, fight, make up, which is good that they make up. But I just feel like at a certain point you have to know when it's toxic, and you have to know when you have to like take yourself out of the equation and look at your relationship and know if it's toxic or not, which I know can be so hard, because I was in a toxic relationship and I didn't know when it was supposed to stop, and it went on for way longer than it was supposed to. And in my head I thought, you know, like, oh yeah, we fight all the time, but you know, that's what relationships are. Relationships are supposed to be like that, but you know, you're supposed to make it better. But no, like, you need to take a look at the stuff that you are fighting about, and you need to see if you're growing from it and you guys are resolving it, or if it's just constantly happening and if you're being mistreated or not, or if you're the problem. You know, you need to see, because like I feel like in my past relationship, I feel so bad because, you know, like he was really toxic for me and I was really toxic for him too, and like it's so easy to point fingers, you know, but sometimes you have to like look at yourself and be like, am I? But to fully answer the question, I know we kind of rambled a bit. What are some of our struggles in our relationship? One of the struggles in our relationship is I feel like I have a lot of self-doubt sometimes, which is, I know it's like hypocritical because I was just preaching to you guys about being positive or whatever. I can have a lot of self-doubt about myself sometimes, just with every little thing. It's something that I've always dealt with and something I'm still trying to deal with. And I feel like because I'll have so much self-doubt, my mind will just manipulate me into doubting everything. You know, doubting my career, doubting my goals, doubting our relationship. Sometimes everything can be perfect, but because of my head I will doubt everything, and because of that it will like sometimes it'll force me to not put my all into things, and because of that that will negatively impact our relationship. But thankfully I have an amazing boyfriend who sticks with me and definitely understands everything. And I think, you know, if you're just with the right person who's willing to work with you and you guys are both willing to work towards bettering your relationship, then like
and yourselves
at the same time, because again, you have to put yourself first. You're good, you know, like relationships are supposed to have problems like this. Relationships are supposed to have issues. You need to learn which issues are worth fighting for, and you need to learn which issues are just toxic and not good for you. So the camera's about to die. I forgot to mention I'm lining my lips with a NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade London, and I'm going to apply the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London, and I'm gonna switch to my phone, so be right back. Okay, so I switched to the iPhone and I'm gonna try my best to talk as loud as I can because I know that quality, or the audio quality on this, is not the best. So right now I'm just gonna use the Morphe Setting Spray Mist to set my face. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So I was using, before this, I think I was using the Urban Decay one. I honestly don't know if this product works better, but the way it sprays out, it's just so much better. Like I feel like I'm at Disneyland, and you know, like those little sprinklers that come at you and they're just so soft, but they feel so nice. Like that's what I think when I use this. So we have a few more questions left and I really want to answer them. So the next question is, so are you planning on making merch? We get this question a lot and it's so freaking exciting when you guys ask us this question because it makes us feel so good. Like you guys are actually down to buy merch from us, which is insane. We have thought about making merch plenty of times before. I think we just kind of have to really think about what we would like to have. We really want to make something that you guys would actually like and be proud of having. We don't want to make something that's just like half-assed and then you guys end up not liking it, or it's just poorly made, you know. So I think we kind of have to just figure out what we want to do and then kind of go forward with that. But I feel like also a reason why we haven't really made it is because we don't want to let you guys down, and plus, like, would you guys buy merch? Because I know like some people ask the question, but I don't know if you guys are asking the question to just ask it or you're asking the question because you want one. So like let us know down below if you guys would like to buy merch and if that's something that you're interested in, and even if you guys have ideas as well, we would love to know what those are. So yeah, just comment down below. All right, you guys, so that is it for the updated Get Ready With Me. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media. I will leave it up here on the screen for you, and if you like this video and you stay till the end, then be sure to comment poke. He's hungry, so if you're still here, comment poke. I hope you guys all have an amazing week, and yeah, we will see you guys very soon. Bye.